Oh, and the saddest thing was that she was asking for help. She went there for help, and oh God, they just turned her away. Like, what were they thinking?
The mother of 24-year-old Heather Ashley Shoko Shimizu Winterstein says her loving Anishinaabe girl first went to the St. Catharines Hospital on Thursday last week with severe back pain.
They gave her some Tylenol and told her to go home.
Heather had struggled with addiction, but Francine says she hadn't used in 3 months.
They made a judgment about her, and they chose not to serve her. They chose not to treat her.
Working in the healthcare profession, Francine says the decision at the St. Catharines Hospital left her furious.
I'm a registered nurse. I'm a union rep for the same union for those nurses that turned her away.
Then on Friday, the family said paramedics brought her to the St. Catharines General, where they say she was moved from the ambulance and into a waiting room where she collapsed and never regained consciousness. Heather's mother was called and soon learned that this was her second visit to the hospital in 2 days.
When I got into the room, they were still doing CPR. She didn't even look like Heather.
Tragically, Heather passed away in the ICU at 8:45 that night.
I've been going in between grief, just horrible grief and anger. Like, I'm never going to see her again.
The family says public health informed them that she died due to group strep A, a flesh-eating disease.
She died of an infection that was easily treatable once you do a proper assessment.
In a statement to CHCH News, the CEO of Niagara Health says an internal quality care review is underway to determine what exactly happened, and they say the family will be involved in that process. The CEO adds that she will be speaking with members of the patient's family and Indigenous leaders in our community to suggest that we work together with an external third party to review this patient's care.
I really do. I believe that race had a factor.
The hospital CEO says the independent review will look more broadly at the healthcare experiences of Indigenous patients and their concerns.
I want them to admit that they did something wrong. I want that doctor who gave her Tylenol and turned her away. I want that doctor to apologize.
A GoFundMe page has been set up to help with legal fees as the family looks to bring about change in the healthcare system in honor of Heather. In St. Catharines, Nicole Martin, CHCH News.